Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tennessee's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Vols line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So New Mexico State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, though.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
With the catch, it's Owens. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pride. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. The give to the tailback. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Big guy tries to barrel in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw at Aguilar. He fires one deep over the middle. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Thielen on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Fair catch called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yes, so much fun to watch playmaking.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking for space. It's Callaway. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's 5. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on 3rd. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan.
Back to pass, it's 5. Pressure coming.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To go up top. Got the quick pass. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They booted away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man quickly. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Here's the pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
And the Vols will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. He's past the 30. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's the give off the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's 5. The short hands, it's Stanley. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pride. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense,
quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
Off-play action on first down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Going to the run, it's Thomas. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Takes a handoff. It's Stanley. Nice move to keep running. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Off-play action. Here's a heat. They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Dropping back, it's 5. Under fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Makes the catch at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Vols are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Slithers into space. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Volunteers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by 10 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, they're going to win this game.
They get to him as he throws. Picked off. What a way to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. Turning it on. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Vols have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Thomas. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. That's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's 5. Unleashes it. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.